I guess now's as good a time as any to continue. Hey guys, it's Lifer. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 3. In the previous part, we had made a little bit of progress in the story, and in this part, we're going to make more progress in the story. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to visit the... I'm going to visit this floor's camp spot. I was thinking about it, then I realized, no, the next floor's camp spot's more out of reach than this one, so may as well get this one. See you guys in a bit. Alright. Anyways, let's go in here, and we're gonna check out how much it heals. So Zara's at 43 TP now. Let's camp. And she is now at 143. Alright. So right now it's at 100 HP, 100 TP heal. Which is pretty good, actually. So, let's cut this fight, and I'm gonna see you guys all the way down on the 6th floor. I'll continue nearby the stairs on the way to the 7th floor. See you guys in a bit. Alright, once you get here, instead of going down the stairs as usual, go all the way back to where the intersection of which I did not go through last time because I knew we'd be back here later. If you go here earlier, you can still pretty much go everywhere. It's just that you can't continue the plot this early. There's no sequence breaking. And I'm so sorry about the bird. Anyways, down this way is a fight, which happened. So I'm going to see you guys in a tiny bit. Anyways, just continue down this way. We're going to go ahead and meet the merchant I was talking about earlier as well. And you're going to just see just how pointless he is to visit. Okay, this is the way towards progress. We're not going towards progress yet. And over that way is the way to not progress, aka the merchant. Okay, the merchant, right here, is right here. As you walk down the undersea path, a guard carrying a heavy load comes trotting towards you. You're explorers, aren't you? I do a little item trading down here on the side. The guard frantically rummages through his backpack and hands you a bottle he produces. Here, have a medical on me. So, are you interested in buying anything? And here's what he sells. He sells medicals for 100. You can buy these for 20 at the shop. He sells Adrian threats for 150. You can buy those for 100 at the shop. And he sells rapier for 4,000, which you can buy at like 1,200 at the shop or something like that. So, none of these deals are worth it. As I said before, you get this rapier kind of soonish anyway, so it's not really worth buying it from this guy unless you really need the attack boost that soon. And even then, it's freaking expensive. You can't really afford it. The only thing that this guy sells worth mentioning is the thread in case you didn't have one. So just kind of ignore him and be on your way. I don't remember, but I think this one's also a one-way shortcut in and one-way shortcut back. See you guys in a bit. Alright, now I just go through here. Let me check if it's one way. Yes, of course it is. And it's kind of the same case as the place you were just at in the previous episode when we faced Olympia's croc friend. And basically, you go around the circle until you find the shortcut on the side that will lead you to the way of progress, which in this case would be right here. Alright. And you go in, and it's going to be another tiny room. It's not like the 3x3, it's a 2x2. Except there's an interesting object in the lower left corner, so we're going to check this out. As you investigate a narrow and complex path to the sea, you will discover a mysterious sight. Could this be the weird whirlpool Quadra spoke of? You slowly hold out the sea bead you obtain towards it. As you do, a flowing sound echoes through the area. If you may have heard it, you may have not picked it up, but there was like this sound that marked the currents getting cut off. Eventually the sound stops, the device has fallen silent again, and you doubt it will resume. You resolve to leave this room and explore, or to figure out what happened. And those interested in what happened, you're about to see, is you go through here, you turn around and the currents are no longer active. All the currents you have faced before are no longer working. You no longer have to worry about currents at all. That means every place there was a current that was opposing you, you can go straight through without a hitch or a problem. And there's quite a few items you can access now that you've done this. So, first things first, you may remember the item over here. Since the current was there previously, you could not have gotten that treasure chest. So, now that we've cut off the currents, I'm going to go get it. And I believe all the items you can get from these are worth it, so let's check this out. Gonna see you guys in a bit. That was status central, so I just ran. Let's just move on. Come all the way over here, down this way. Pardon me. Okay, this fight won't take long. Just get it done. In fact, I could finish this fight even faster if I used Zera's Ice Star on the coral, but I didn't feel like it. Okay, see, it's they're all dead. Great, awesome. Let's move on. Okay, go to the end of this. And now that the currents aren't there anymore, we can get this item. And it is a slaughter script. Yay! Hang on, let me figure out what limit skill that is. That's lethal tactic. Lethal tactic increases everyone's crit rate to the extreme. I typically don't use lethal tactic. There are a few instances where lethal tactic is more useful than charge tactic, but usually charge tactic is more, it's the other way around. Charge tactic is just generally better because of the attack boost than of the crit rate increase. And I'm gonna go see you guys at... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, I'll just show you. The other treasure is also on this floor, and is over here in A7. I'm gonna go cut over there, so I'm gonna see you guys in a bit. Alright, all the way over here. Whoops. Yeah, all the way over here we are getting Intelligence Book, and once again this is why I don't color in treasure chests I haven't gotten yet. Okay, and over here's an Intelligence Book. You use it, it increases the intelligence of one of your people. Plato, what is your problem today? Jeez. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and use the Intelligence Book on Zera. And I'm going to tend to the birds. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, crisis averted. Let's go on. Oh, right, cutting. See you guys in a bit. Alright, come back to the 7th floor. And you'll remember that now that the currents are cut off, we can reach this staircase that I mapped earlier, because I'm a genius and knew it was a staircase. And this is on the way to progress, and the next quest. Because clearly we had to have that too. Now, if I remember correctly, the downward area is a little bit of a dead end, doesn't do much. That's if I remember correctly. Of course, I'm not perfect, and I might just revisit it for the heck of it. But I'm gonna cut if there's nothing down here. So I'm gonna go down here, check if there is anything, and I'll cut into it if there is something. See you guys in a bit. Alright, it looks like there is something over this way. It's a treasure chest. I knew there might have been something down here, but it's just kind of iffy. Because I always remember this as not really worth visiting for some reason. You get a meadow pawn, which does... What exactly? Is this like an in-battle item? Meadow pawn. Liquid nerve toxin that zaps one's will. Nullifies all enemy buffs. Well, that's useful in its own right. But not useful enough to market. So, I'm guessing this is just an alternate entrance back to where we once were. It is. That's not where floors belong. And... Nope, there weren't any shortcuts visiting back into that area. So, let's just go up this way. And you're going to be met by a huge, expansive room. Wow. Because we really love big, expansive rooms. Goes this way for the entire duration, I think. Now, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go all the way up here. In fact, I want to run to a fight, and hopefully we'll run into some of the new enemies of this floor. Or at least this section of this floor. Not this floor in general. So let's walk around, see what we can find. Meet the Iron Turtle. Iron Turtle's defense is huge. And if you try poking it with your little tiny sticks without any elements attached, you are going to fail miserably. Otherwise, I think it's weak to every element. So, let's give fire, and test for fire, and let's see how that goes. Firearms. Firestar, it's weak to Firestar, okay. 156. And Anna is also doing decent damage because I gave her an element. Let's test ice and make sure that it's weak to every element. It is weak to ice. It's weak to all the elements. So, woohoo! It's weak to all the elements. It makes it extremely easy to kill, so even if you only use one element, he's extremely easy to kill, but if you don't use any elements at all is when he's hard to kill, because then it takes a century and a half just to kill him, and he'll kill you a lot better. Trust me. Anyways, over here is the quest we are doing at the current moment in time, involving the Glutton Beast. As you proceed through the forest, you notice several mangled monster corpses. The bodies of chewed and torn, in a way unlike anything you've ever seen before. You think back to the request you accepted investigating a mutated monster. It is possible that these corpses were ravaged by that great beast. You approach the bodies to take a closer look, but you feel a chilling presence behind you. A horrific creature searching for its prey has caught your scent and entered the area. You manage to draw your weapons just as the monster attacks. And the Glutton Beast is just like an iron turtle. Just look at him. Anyways, you're going to want to approach this kind of the same way you do the iron turtle, which would be to give people elements and then attack with elements. And if you don't have elements, once again, this is going to be a long fight. And this guy is harder than the iron turtles, too, because he has stronger attacks. But otherwise, this guy is much easier and he just has a lot more HP than an iron turtle usually does. So if you can fight an iron turtle, you can fight this guy typically just fine, but he is slightly harder. So there's 100, doing a little bit of damage. Amina is going to call in for 101, because she's amazing. Doesn't need any other reason, just because she's amazing. We're just going to start giving fire to all my main attackers. I'm going to launch a fire star and see where that gets us. 106, yeah, see? Even if you just hand some elements over it, it makes this fight ridiculously easy. I mean, Zara did 500 with her thing. That just proves how much HP he has. He has around 800 HP. And once you take him out, you take him out. He doesn't drop anything, so don't worry about the drops. The monster collapses at your feet as you deliver the fatal blow. Judging from its voracious appetite and extreme ferocity, this must be the mutated monster. You warily keep an eye on your surroundings as you write details about the creature. Now that your report is finished, you should return to the bar to hand it in, which we shall do later. Because right now, we still have floor to explore. Let's go this way. Oh boy. You may remember this. What we're doing might be recognizable. So, look around the corner. And, uh-oh. Guess who we just ran into again? Okay, this is the same croc we just faced back with Olympia earlier. So if you want to, you can actually just barge through it with your brute strength. Unfortunately, as we have attested in the previous episode, I am not exactly the strongest team in the world. So here's how you avoid the FOE. You grab his attention, and then you're going to have to remember to drag him out all the way. I'm going to have it where the map follows us. So, drag him out like this. Then go out one more time. Now he's stunned. Run directly past him. I could have probably done this earlier, but run directly past him. And you'll be able to beat him to the corridor, because he's so slow. And you just run down the corridor. Also, if you run into fights, here's the best recommendation I give you. It's called the escape button. If you get into any fights, you want to run away from them, especially since this guy's chasing me. And that fight might have taken a while, so yeah. So just remember to pick your fights properly, and you shouldn't be mutilated to death. That's a good moral. Alright, over this way is a door. I believe this leads straight to a camp point, which would be convenient but not necessary. So, we're gonna mark this thing. I don't remember if there's any shortcuts leading into it, because as you can see, just what is this? I don't even. I'm gonna search the walls anyway. I don't see any shortcuts in here, so the door is the only entrance. That's kind of lame. Anyways, if you use this room, you shouldn't be chased by the FOE anymore. He shouldn't be able to see you. And oh boy, this set. I remember this set being the bane of my existence when I first played. It's because the rock coral and the high walrus, it's just, ugh! The coral will just bind you to death, and the walrus is a big killer. So what do? We kill the big killer first. First, we're gonna attribute some fire. Otherwise, thing's never gonna go down. And we're not gonna bother charging. I'm just gonna start flinging the elements at it. Because if everyone's attacking the same thing, it's gonna die a little faster anyway. 158. Ah, no, Gandra. No, Amina. Oh, jeez. Okay, line heal, fire, attack. Wow, this, yeah, see, this set's devastating. It is, yeah, this set is extremely devastating, and I do not like it at all, because it keeps arm binding my people. It's a good thing healing requires your head. Oh boy, otherwise this would have taken a while. But yeah, this is one of my least favorite sets available on this floor, and I might have to move my monk into the back row if I want to get past this relatively with ease. So let me think about that. Yeah, I'm seeing Kiara having to go to the back row for these kind of things. Either that or I just have to remember to use bodyguard more often. Phone. Sorry, the phone usually doesn't go off during recording. Regardless, you're going to... Wait, that's a shortcut? Oh, hey, shortcut. Wow, that's the genius of mapping your shortcuts out. Oh, do we want to go... I believe that's the way of progress. Actually, this way's... Which way's the way of progress? I forgot. Oh, man. I think this is the, this is the gather point. Kinda knew it, but it's like, what? Which way was the right way? Oh no. And then I kinda forgot. So, okay, let's walk around. And... oh man, another huge expansive room. Don't we love these? Don't we just love these? I mean, come on, there's probably a shortcut, yep. Shortcut there. Okay, what else? Well, the room ends 2 spaces ahead from my character. And then it goes down into this corner. We probably want to run into a fight before we start dancing around with the croc. So, let's get into a fight. Iron Turtle. Just who I wanted to face this morning. Fire. Ethic charge. No, just fire. Just fling fire! I mean, come on. We have flamethrowers. Our characters are practically flamethrowers around about now, so just kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Fire, kill it with. With it, kill fire. You know, all in, etc., etc., etc. I don't remember. Where's... oh, there's this drop. There's the sentry shell. You need 3 of these for the armor that I want. And we need Amrita, so... Amrita. Sarah. Amrita. Alright, then we go this way. Come on. Okay, fine. We're gonna have to lure this guy now. He sees me. Okay. Now, same dealio as we did last time, except this time we want to use this wall. So we just lure him out. Be sure to lure him towards the wall itself. And then... ham scrape past him. It's kind of the same tactic. I'm glad they gave you a lot of room to do it. It gives you some room for error. So, then you just dance around him and go over this way. And we have the typical circle. Don't know what's with this game and putting circles between you and the enemies. Oh, okay. It continues on the other side of the circle. Alright. Perfect. Let's go this way. If I remember right, this way leads to a treasure room. Oh, this is one of those dangerous treasure rooms. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. Let's go in. Oh, it's not... this isn't the treasure room, Life Rake. This is the gather point room. Oh, thought this was the treasure room. I guess I forgot that I also needed the star key to access the treasure room. That's a take point. That's what I'm talking about, but oh well. Let's go this way. See you guys in a second. Whoops, forgot I wasn't recording for a little bit. Basically I finished that fight and Vincent died during it, but it's okay, I revived him. So, sorry about that, and we're a little bit farther, but that's okay, we didn't miss anything. So, down this way is the starter, which is to the aforementioned treasure room that I failed to comprehend where it was. So that this is a star door. I'm just gonna mark it with star. And we're gonna get the star key soon enough, it's just that it's still not until after the second stratum boss is done with, so... Oh, well. Oh! Thank you, game, for the preemptive strike. Oh, jeez. Wow. Let's start granting fire, like, right now. Charge tactic, and we need ether charge, and we need... thanks for the... thanks for this, the preemptive strike, game. I was gonna be extremely concerned about this fight otherwise. Didn't I just give you fire? I thought I gave someone fire. Oh, I gave Kiara fire, but she struck before. Alright, hopefully we can kill the Hyanet before it does anything. You just kill one of the walruses. 115, heck yeah. No, no! No! Yeah, 601 damage. That's nice bright side. But no! He got the Withering Glare out. It's gonna suck if he uses Rune Fangs. So glad I did not just jinx myself. Yeah, as you can see, my Ether Charge, like, tripled my damage. Because that time it was 208, and when it was Ether Charge, it was like 600. Also, he's blind now, just finish him off. That's Muscled Arms, yay. And, wow, 4,900. Wow, that's pretty good EXP. From even my standards. Okay, let's just... Oh boy, another square room, because we love these square rooms so much. Oh boy, I believe over here is just a dead end. If I remember correctly, this is a dead end. Heck yeah, the dead end. This episode's kinda getting along, so you know what? I'm gonna cut it here, and we're gonna continue next time. I'm gonna see you guys in a bit. Gonna continue the session. See you guys in a bit.